Hey, what's up everybody? It's Gary from Living in Toronto. And if this is your first time on the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in Toronto, what it's like to work, sleep, play, and everything Toronto, you're going to want to hit the subscribe button and you're going to want to click the bell. That way you're notified of all new videos in the future. You know, honestly, I help dozens of people every week and I absolutely love it. So reach out day or night, the number's on the screen, text me. I've got your back when it comes to moving to Toronto. Now, in today's video, I'm going to tell you the truth. You're coming here because you know I'm going to give you the straight up goods. If you can't handle what I'm about to tell you, don't come to Toronto. First and foremost, number one, Toronto's expensive. From housing, renting, everyday items, it's very, very expensive. And I can guarantee it's more expensive than where you live now. Number two, traffic and congestion. With a city with a surrounding area of a total of 6.7 million people, you can bet there's rush hour, you're going to be stuck in traffic, you're going to be taking detours because there's always construction going on in the city. Guaranteed. Number three, public transit. Toronto, the TTC, it's expensive. In fact, it's one of the most expensive in North America. It's not cheap. And you may find there's better ways to get around that are even more expensive. Number four, weather. We have severe weather. We have freezing cold. We have extreme heat in the summer, freezing cold in the winter. And you better be prepared for that because it can be very unpleasant. Number five, the competition for jobs. It's fierce out there. The job market is fierce. Yes, there's lots of jobs, but there's also lots of people to choose from. So you got to be the best version of you. Number six, if you can't afford to live in the city of Toronto proper, you're going to be in a bedroom community. And that travel time, guess what? It's a lot. And in fact, it's now your part-time job. You've got a part-time job just to get to your main job. And it's called traveling. Number seven, noise and pollution. Toronto is noisy with all that construction, all those people, all those cars. It's noisy and there's pollution and you're going to feel it. Number eight, what I just mentioned, construction, but the road closures, the detours, it's unpleasant. If you're stuck in traffic, something that should take you 20 minutes is going to take you an hour. Number nine, although we have many parks in the city, you're going to find that when you go to the parks, it's going to be crowded and it's not going to be maybe what you're used to. And you're going to feel the need to be in touch with the nature and you're going to have to travel outside of the city to get it. And sometimes you're going to be traveling an hour, half hour out of the city. But guess what? It's a 2-hour ride. What should be an hour is 2 hours. Number 10, and this is going to be a big one, especially if you're coming from a small place. Cultural adjustment. You're going to have a hard time fitting in if you're not open-minded and you're not used to all the different cultures going on here. It can be a real shock, but let me tell you something. It's a beautiful thing and it's the definition of Canada and what Canada represents. So if you're considering moving to Toronto, those are just some of the things that you got to be aware about. And if you can't handle it, don't come. Hey, listen, folks, it's not all doom and gloom, but I got to tell you the truth. I got to tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly, and that's why you're here. But reach out to me. I don't know anything about you, but one thing's for sure. If you reach out, tell me a few things, what you like, what you don't like, I can help you. I can pinpoint that particular neighborhood that's going to speak to you. Numbers on the screen, text, call, because I've got your back when it comes to moving to Toronto.